I don't need another car, but we're picking up another car because I couldn't pass it up. 200 bucks. I've got projects in here that I have not even finished and you guys are waiting on videos for them. I could not pass that up. You don't find vehicles for $200. We're gonna go pick this car up and just add it to the Joyride fleet. Taking the Jeep. Oh man. Taking the Jeep. There we go. We're heading to go meet up with Sam. He's got the flatbed truck. That's how we're gonna pick up the car, because right now, you guys know we sold the Ford Raptor, we sold the F350. The only thing I have right now that I can tow with is my motorhome. And right now my motorhome is out of commission. We had a little issue with, so right now I have nothing to tow with. But we're gonna go meet up with Sam and show you guys his flatbed truck. He's got this sweet flatbed truck thing. That's pretty cool. Check this thing out, dude. I'm loving this thing, Sam.
I know, it's a beast.
This thing is sweet. Well, you got like a little head unit in it. It's a 5-speed.
Oh yeah, it's got good stereo system in it.
Flatbed. You've got a winch on here.
Hydraulic.
Jack.
I don't know what the capacity of the winch is, but
It should pull it.
I stole the beauty rings off of my my diesel before I got rid of it, so that way I had matching beauty rings.
Dude, this thing is sweet, man.
I added this. It's kind of shoddy, but I added this that way I can put the ramp set up.
You got ramps for it?
You know the long ramps that I have.
Oh, you welded this on?
I mean, me and a buddy, we were messing with it or whatever. But I put this on here so that way I can put the ramps onto here so I can fit the Shelby on here with no problem.
Oh,
because
nice.
It comes down, but it's not super low. You know?
Yeah, dude, this is sweet, man.
But it's way lower than some of those bigger ones.
All right, so we're gonna go pick up this car.
Oh yeah.
200 bucks. What do you think, Sam?
Easy choice.
Yeah. You guys ready to see it? Here it is, a V8 swap, 1987 Pontiac Fiero. 200 bucks. Wow, this is insane. I can't believe the condition that this thing is in. This thing is in way better condition than I was expecting.
Yeah. So
and all of this.
That's for the front.
That's fantastic.
Exhaust.
Jeez.
And you said they were C5 brake calipers?
Yeah. You better watch out. I might steal some of this.
Wow, this is insane. I can't believe the condition that this thing is in. This thing is in way better condition than I was expecting.
Yes.
Wow.
This thing still got AC?
Still has AC.
It's like the Fiero Bibles.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
So this.
You're making me look bad. Mine came with the
Put it up. Here we go.
Alright.
You ready?
Bring up. I'm good.
Keep the brakes were.
Check the brake.
Oh yeah,
you're good. We got a lady on the brake.
Let's go straight, I think.
A little straight.
Not there. Hold up.
Right. There we go.
The Holy Grail.
What do you think, Sam? 200 bucks?
I think you need to give me some parts. I'm jealous.
Yep, $200. No one's gonna believe me. No one's gonna believe me. I paid $200.
And then I'm not sure what I do on this. Do you know?
On here you just sign signature of seller and printed name of seller, and that's it on there. And then your name is the only one on it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, that's it.
Signature seller.
Yep.
And then printed name
Of seller. Yep. another project for the YouTube channel. What do you guys think of this old, it's a 1987 Pontiac Fiero. What should we do with it? Let me know what you guys think of this thing. But we're gonna hop in the truck, we're gonna hit the road. Sam's over here telling him about his, but I don't think we've showed his Fiero on the channel, but he's got one as well. Oh, the key's in the trunk.
That's all right. It's not going anywhere.
Sam, what do you think?
Oh, it's a steal. Absolute steal. I'm very jealous of all your parts. I may have to try to sneak some away from you or something.
Oh, yeah?
Because I need some of them. I'm desperate. I've already exhausted so much funds on my Fiero, man. But you've already got all the poly bushings. You've already got everything else redone. It has coilovers on the back, not just shocks and struts, coilovers. They're adjustable. I'm jealous.
Isn't that crazy, that price?
Oh my gosh, dude. Like, it's ridiculous that you got it that cheap.
I've never bought a car that cheap, ever.
I bought one for $300 and it was a
I beat you by $100.
Beat me by $100. Granted, mine's running.
Dude, he gave me like thousands of dollars worth of parts.
Easily. The caliper conversion is a $2,000 kit. I'm surprised he
was for a C5.
Yeah, C5 Corvette conversion kit is expensive. It's an expensive swap because you got to get the custom brackets, you got to get custom, you got to do steel braided brake lines instead of rubber, and then it's got the calipers. Those get expensive on a C5. Most people just go into C4 because it's cheaper.
Yep. Yeah, right there, $200, man.
Preston Parkway.
Yeah.
On the left here.
Check this out. Look at that, bud. What do you think?
Where's the engine?
In the back. Well, we got the car here last night. It was kind of dark, but I just wanted to kind of go over everything, and let's just take a look at this car, just kind of go through everything, and I'll talk a little bit about like what is wrong with it. And let's see what we got for $200. $200, not bad. This body is actually in really good condition. The only bad spots I've noticed is this fading, which I know I've seen guys get that stuff out, and the body's in really good condition. The wheels, I believe he said, came off of a Toyota Celica, and they were custom drilled because I believe these have a Dodge neon lug pattern. I think the coolest part about this car is the pop-up headlight. It's an 80s car, so I mean this is like retro, and I just love retro stuff. What I did notice too on these, it's got the vent only on the one side, and I guess that's for like the intake over here. And if any of you guys, this is super cool. So this car doesn't have the 4-cylinder that it would normally come with. It's already V8 swapped. So the engine that's in this came out of a 93, I believe, Cadillac. It is fuel injected. So there's the guy that I got it off of. He said the car ran, it drove, everything was good. There was a fuel leak. So the fuel line was leaking some fuel. So he's like, you know what, we're gonna scratch this and I'm just gonna replace it all and do it right with all AN fittings. He started it, but never finished. So that's where he left off. He says if we finish the fuel lines, put some gas in her, she should run. We're gonna do that, see what happens, and just kind of go from there. You've got the 2 fuel lines right there that's not connected. And then you could see down there is the 2 fuel lines coming up from the fuel tank. So he's got braided lines and everything. This thing is just so cool. I love this thing. I mean, I think back in the 80s, this car was like way ahead of its time, mid-engine. And I was talking to my dad, he was telling me back, he remembered when these things first came out, they were around 7,000. First thing he said was like, those cars are known for catching on fire. And those were the first year, I believe, 84 when they first came out. But check out this interior. This interior is pretty much mint. You gotta think, this car is like 35, 36 years old, 37 years old. It's a 1987. It's like 35 plus years old. And This interior is so clean. It is an automatic. This thing was popped off. I did have to fix it, but it just seems like, I don't know if it's the transmission that's in here. It's not like, I'm not sure like what gear it's in. I don't know, but once we get it going, we'll figure it all out. Door handles remind me of the door handles from the 80s Camaros. I think they had those same door handles. This is so cool. Like, it's like a time capsule. Little pockets in the doors. Ooh, look at, all right, look at this. Priorities in the 80s. No cup holders, but we've got 2 ashtrays. It's like a his and her ashtray. Yeah, that kind of makes me think of West Virginia. If you ever go there, that's how you know if someone's in a relationship or not. If the tobacco spit is running down both sides of the truck. Look at this. Power windows and power mirrors. Pop the... It is so clean. I want to bring it in to the garage, throw it up on the lift, take a look at underneath and everything. But I mean, that battery looks new, but you know what? It's not. Yeah, this battery has a date stamp on the side. 605. So this is 2000. That battery's from 2005, and see how clean it is? It looks almost new. The guy we got it from kept it in the garage. From what I was told is the blue is actually pretty rare. It's not one of the common colors, and I guess the hardtop too, you don't really see too much as well. Not sure what we're gonna do with it on the channel. I just want to fix the fuel line and see if we get it running and just drive it, maybe just throw some wheels on it, lower it. And it's already got coilovers. It's got brand new coilovers on the rear. The tires are like brand new too, but they're old. They're old tires, but they're new. The thing is in really good condition. I just can't believe how good a condition it's in. I know I don't need another project. I did not need another vehicle because I have cars that I have not finished. But for 200 bucks, you can't pass that up. You can't. So I had to jump on that. You know, $200, I could not pass that up. But check out this. See this? So he gave me this exhaust right here. It's a Spentec. And then these are brand new Flowmaster mufflers, and then there's also a brand new MagnaFlow exhaust muffler here. He basically bought a few different exhaust systems because he wasn't sure what route he wants to go, and he's got boxes with different exhaust components and pipes and stuff. Like, there's all kinds of stuff, like clamps, new exhaust tips too, but they're like square tips, and the opening on the back bumper, it'll look good on there. Just one for each side. All the literature on this thing. So there's a full brake conversion kit to convert this thing over to C5 brakes. They're still in the plastic, and there's calipers in here somewhere. I saw them yesterday. This bushing kit, all new. And right here, look at this. All the Earl's AN fittings, braided lines, more parts, spare tire, bunch of parts in that box up here. I mean, pretty much, he gave me all of this stuff. That's a lot of stuff. I mean, for 200 bucks, all of that and a car. I mean, there's more than $200 worth of stuff just right there on that shelf. Kind of wasn't really expecting all of that. And I showed up, and because I even sent him a text, I was like, hey, just wanted to confirm, this is your address and it's $200, right? And he was like, yep. Got lucky, and it was just my day, and it was a blessing. It was meant to be. I'm still like mind blown that we got the car for that, because normally, like, I hear about people finding deals like that, but it never happens to me. So you're probably wondering why he was selling the car for 200 bucks. There's got to be a catch somewhere or something. The reason why he kind of was real adamant about in a rush to get rid of the car, and he had it listed on there for 200 bucks. Texted him, sent him a text message because it had been listed for like 2 days. I was like, hey, is this actually like 200 bucks? And he was like, yeah, I've got about 5 or 6 people interested in the car, but yet it's still in my garage, you know? So like one person was like, oh, I gotta talk to my wife first, and then another person was just trying to figure out how to get the car, or like no one, but he wanted it out of his garage. He just bought himself a brand new Tesla, and he's got an electrician coming, and he's putting a charge station. He wanted to park his Tesla in the garage and charge it. So to do all that, he kind of had to make space and get rid of this car, and he wanted it gone quick. And he originally had it posted for $3,000 because I saw the old Facebook ad. You just get tire kickers, no one really serious. So then He was just like, 200 bucks, I want it gone. So I basically jumped on it and I was like, I'll come get it today. And he was like, well, can you come tomorrow? I was like, yeah, I'd come tomorrow. And then I was texting him, messaging him. I was like on top of it. I was trying to make sure I was getting that thing for 200 bucks. And because, you know, you guys see, this is a sweet deal. Didn't want to lose out on that. So then I was on the phone with Sam. I was like, hey man, you want to take the rollback? You want to go down there and pick up this car? Help me out. And Sam came through. And I was lucky enough to get it. And we went there, picked it up, 200 bucks. And this is what we got. I know that was a long drawn out story, but that's pretty much kind of how everything compiled. And this is what we got. I'm not sure where we're gonna go with the Fiero. Well, that's kind of the backstory on how we got the Fiero for 200 bucks. Not sure where we're gonna go with this car, what we're gonna do with it on the channel, but if you guys have any suggestions, please drop them below. Also, the key in the ignition is stuck. I don't know how to get that out. So if you guys know how to get the key out of the ignition, please let us know in the comment section below or reach out. But hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you aren't subscribed to the channel and you guys want to see more content with the Fiero or any of our other cars that we have here in the garage, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.